Hello, sweet friends and crafters. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. Today I have another embellishment for your junk journal tutorial. And today we are going to be making these pockets. And this is the die right here that I used, and I will have a link in the description box below for this. This is a super cute die. And I know I'm going to be using this again, but it's going to be for a completely different project. And the reason why I say that is because you have this piece down here that is extra that you can use to make this a mini album, or you could put it in a concertina box. You could use it as a flip. There's so many things you could do with this die. We cut this piece off for the junk journal, but this is on here, and that's what makes me love this die even more, because it's very versatile. So you get several pieces in this die. You get, of course, the one that makes the pocket. You get one to decorate the pocket, and then you get two for the tag inside. So you get one, the larger one is for your base for your tag, and then you have another little smaller one that is for decorating your tag. So, and then you also get these two pieces to decorate the hole that is in the top of the little pocket here, if you would like to do that. I did not do that for this project. I just didn't feel it was necessary, but I may use it in another project with this die. You will see this again. I can tell you that. I can't get it back in here. It's not cooperating right now, so let me put that aside and show you these pockets. Now I don't use this as a tag. I glue the whole thing down in the junk journal. And as you can see, this is the little tag that you can make with the dies. I think this little pocket is just adorable. And as you can see, that I match the little girls with the ones that I put on the top of the pocket. And I'll just show you really quick that they all match. I think it's adorable. They just look darling in a junk journal. And if you want to put more than one tag in there, you can. There is room for another one. All right, so let me go ahead and show you how to put this together. I'm going to put these over here. And I've got my pieces ready to go. So this is all nice and scored. This die cuts really well. So I'm going to fold on the score lines. Okay, this is the piece that I showed you that has the holes. And when I do another project with this, I will talk to you about this piece. But for the junk journals, I cut this off, because we don't need that. All right, and I fold mine up to the back, because this is going to be glued in my junk journal. It's going to be glued flat anyway. So I do it this way. I put this little flap on the outside so that my tag slips into this little pocket without any pieces of paper like this blocking it from going all the way down. It just makes life simpler. All right, so before I glue this together, I want to distress ink. So I'm going to distress ink around the edges. And that's not going to show, so I'm going to do it this way. And I'm not doing this because I'm going to show you what I did. All right, so we're going to pull this up And we're going to put some glue, or you can use sticky tape if that works for you better than glue. And we're going to stick this down. Then I'm going to put glue on this little bottom flap and pull it up. So you can see our pocket is coming together. Now what I did is I put the this die right here, back into my die cutting machine with a piece of coordinating paper about 3 to 4 inches, and I cut this portion right here because I want to line my envelope. So I didn't print double-sided on this. I just made a liner for it. So I'm going to cut on that little score line, and I'm going to make sure that this will slide right in. If it's too tight, I'll take a little bit off. So I only need like a little sliver off of it. And we're going to try it again. And it does fit in there. And I see that I need just a smidgen more glue right here. So what I do with this is go ahead and distress around the top of this. If you want to skip this portion and you don't mind the white, you're welcome to do so. Or if you want to use double-sided paper, you can do that as well. All I did was use what I had and cut a little liner. We're going to push that down. All right, we need to push it down a little bit more. It's a tight one. We're going to need a little sliver. And a little more glue. And we'll do it again. And just that little piece made a world of difference. See that? All right. We'll put it into place. And I'm just going to run this over. I don't see any white, but if there was some, I just got it. Okay, so we've got that part. Now, this is the piece that I cut to decorate the front of this pocket. And I'm going to go around the edges with some Distress ink. The Cottage Girls Junk Journal kit comes with several different papers to print out to use to make these embellishments, and they all coordinate beautifully. I believe there's 10 different papers, and I love that about this kit. So we're going to center that right in the middle. Then we're going to use this little circle. I have a scallop circle, and I will tell you what the measurement of this is in case you don't have this die. This is a 2 and looks like 5/8 inch circle. Fits perfectly. This is the circle that I've been using on all the embellishments that I've been doing. Put some glue on that and put this in the center. And then this is the little girl that I chose to decorate the outside of this little pocket. And we're going to put her in the center of the circle. And I should have a word. I might have lost it in all this. Let's get a word. See if I can find my words. All right. You can see I have some cut up and ready to go. I'm going to use creative on this one. We are creative. Okay. I like little inspirational words in my junk journal. So we're going to put it right there. All right, then we're going to set this aside. And here we have the tag. And all I did was distress the outside of the embellishment piece so that it shows up nicely on top of the base. This is really simple to put together and so cute. So we're going to put some glue on this. And we're going to put it right on the center of the tag. And then we're going to put this little girl on here, right in the center. And I don't put a word on the girls inside. I just like to leave them like that. And then I'm going to take some pink gingham ribbon because the paper, a lot of the paper that I use to embellish in the kit is pink gingham. It's pink and green gingham. So I'm going to staple this right up here. I'm not going to put a hole in it. Just going to staple it. Make this easy, simple and easy. So I'm going to hold it while I take my stapler and staple it just like that. And she is ready to go inside here as such. And I'm going to stick this in here in case I had some glue that... Here we go. There it is inside there. And the last thing I need to do, once again, because I'm using diamond dots, is put them on here. And I'm doing little pink ones on here. When I was putting this together, I'm thinking of doing 2 of these pockets in each of the small junk journals. And while I was going through my stuff, I found an extra one that I didn't use in the chunky journals. So I actually have 7 here, but they'll get used up. All right, and the last thing I like to do, because I like glitter, is I'm going to use my diamond stickles. And I'm going to do the flowers on her hat because I like the way that looks. So that's the last thing. And I don't put too much, just enough to get a little sparkle. Not overdone. Just like that. And she is ready to go inside my junk journal. I had one that was out of whack. So thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and that you find it helpful for your own junk journalings. So next, yeah, what I want to say, I'm still trying to get over my sickness here. So until next time, remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye.